Hello, I'm Gator McKlusky. And look what I just got in the mail. What could it be? I don't know. Well, let's take a look. Hey, do me a favor, huh? Subscribe, like, you know the deal. Trying to get the channel up, whatever. All right, let's see what we got. What could this be? I'm so excited. Nobody ever sends me anything. Ooh. I know what this is. See, a few months ago, I had an email sent to me from Daniel Perée and Laurent Ohmansiek of Wicked Vision in Germany, a film distribution company. They specialize in genre films, tons of great films. You should check out their website. Now, Daniel told me of his plans to release a new collector's edition, Blu-ray, of the 1985 Burt Reynolds film Stick. He had caught my director's cut examination video and was pleasantly surprised to see this rare version of Burt's original cut, that it actually existed. See, most fans had only heard rumors of this version and they never really got a chance to see it. According to Daniel, Universal Studios could not provide them with the director's cut footage, and he eventually gave up looking for it. When he saw my version, he asked if I'd be willing to contribute that cut along with my 37-minute long examination feature shown here on the Gator McKlusky channel. And of course, I said, hell yeah! Anything that helps support the great legacy of my hero, Burt Reynolds, deserves full cooperation. I gave him everything I had, including a handful of rare photos, and tried to help to make it a special release, the best it could possibly be. I even dragged my buddy Al Glasgow in to help create the director's cut subtitles, examining every word of those alternate scenes, and then they had to get translated to German for the final release. Fast forward to April 2022, and here they are. Let's take a look at the final product. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's not all. That's not all. Look at that. Oh, that's not all. Look at that. Jealous? A little bit, a little bit. All right, there's 3 of them. Let's take a look. Let's take a close look. Let's dive in deep. Let's see what we got here. Blu-ray discs of Stick, 3 versions. They actually have these removable tops, obviously because of the limited disc mention on here and the advertisements. You want to be able to appreciate that beautiful artwork. But the one cool thing that I want to show you is so self-promotion here. What do we got? A little Gator McKlusky logo. Not bad, huh? Thank you, Wicked guys. Appreciate that. Very nice. Yeah, and that's on all 3. And then on the flip side, we've got some German that I don't speak a lot. I don't speak any German. I have no idea what this says. But look at that. We got another Gator McKlusky logo. Can't get enough of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these aside because these are not part of the keepable package, and look at the actual discs. First thing we're going to do is we're going to admire these covers, which we've kind of already done. This is the traditional poster, and this is from the original poster that got declined. And this looks like something special that was created that's actually really neat. I mean, this is a sweet looking image if you can get a good look at it. A lot of effort went into that. And then we've got the backs. And the backs, for the most part, look the same. There's a color difference on 2. Give you a closer look at that. Beautiful looking package. All right, so let's open these up. I'm going to guess they're probably the same. But let's take a quick look and see. We got traditional blue Burt. This is actually very cool. You got an image of Burt inside peering through the broken glass. On the other side, that is the other cool image of the albino. They give you a DVD, because if you don't have a Blu-ray player and you figure I'm not going to buy this package, you do get the DVD. But one thing I will tell you that I found out is that the director's cut is not on the DVD. So just be aware that if you buy it for the director's cut, you're only going to find that on the Blu-ray. I'm going to take 2 of these guys and put them aside, and we're going to focus on just the one. So let's see what's inside. We got that image, and we've got beautiful quality paper, nice color images. We've got this image of Burt, German writing. I see mention of Hawk. All right, these are some action shots. Again, very nice. The beautiful Candice Bergen. She was one of Burt's favorites. He loved her. It's a little bit of a Burt running action shot there. mention of city heat. Got his jaw busted and ended up losing all that weight because when they did the reshoots, he was thinner. All right, look at that. Very cool. Okay. Hey, Buddy Charles Durning right there. That character Chucky was definitely unique. Not sure I like the hair, but he was a memorable villain. I don't know if you call him a villain. I guess he's a villain. He's a great picture of Burt and Candace. Another one of Chucky. I see mention of Boogie Nights and Paul Thomas Anderson. Looks like they go into a lot about his career here. Burt and Candace again, a little bit of fire. Action scene. Quality of this stuff is really good. Oh, cool. Look at all these. All different shots from the movie. Very nice. Very cool. Ah, now that's really nice. Now that's from the poster. And if we grab the other stick DVD, you'll see the comparison there. Looks like they put a cigarette in Burt's mouth. I'll show you that there. So, but here, you know, if you notice, no cigarette. It's the magic of Photoshop. Did wonders with that. They even opened his eyes because his eyes are closed here. Credit page. Oh, look at that. That's a great shot. Sweet. Give you a good look at that one. Excellent shot of Burt. He looks thinner for sure. He looks healthy. And that's it. Let's pop this Blu-ray in the player and take a look. Okay, it loads up into the player. And let's take a look. What we got here is a countdown. Oh, what's going on? 3, 2, 1, blast off. Wicked Vision. Nice. I love that logo. Very cool, guys. And then we got some German words. I gotta learn German. It's like a wonderful language. Another explosion. Ah, look at that. Thank you. Very special. Thanks. Al Glasgow, my buddy. My Burt Reynolds co-writer. And Olaf. Olaf, he's the reason we're here, buddy. I'm telling you right now, he's the reason we're here. We're looking at this disc. Very nice that they put that on there. Cool, guys, and it opens up the disc. That's very cool. Ah, and there's our main menu. Very nice. I'm going to assume that film starten means to start the film, right? I mean, I just learned German. Kapitel. I'm going to say is probably chapters. And then Einstellungen guten, maybe audio languages. And then bonus, I'm guessing means bonus. So let's start with the bonus, right? Let's take a look at the bonus. As traditional Blu-rays have it, the menus sometimes do different things, but this one pops up. Very cool. First thing we're going to see is the stick director's cut. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to go ahead and engage. And if you don't mind, I'm just going to punch through it. I got a scene here. Now the quality's not great. You got to remember this is from a VHS. It's sort of the best we could do. We would love for Universal to see this and get excited about finding the original film and remastering it. So it doesn't look great. The other thing you might want to consider too is this was off of television, so there are some language chops. So you might be used to hearing certain words in the theatrical version. When those scenes appear in this version, not always going to hear F-bombs and such. It's just something to keep in mind. Head back to the menu. Next up, Gator. Very cool. Look at that. There's my little logo. Again, I'll zip through it. Jumped right into a scene from the director's cut as we hop through here. 37 minutes of yours truly just talking about the differences between the two films. So if you haven't seen it, you can catch it on my channel, but you could also watch it on the Blu-ray, which is very cool. Back to the menu. Next we see here is a documentary about Dar Robinson. This is great. I mean, if you haven't seen this, Chuck Norris actually narrates it and hosts it, basically about perhaps the greatest stuntman to ever live. And there's a lot about Burt, the things that happened during their shoots. But yeah, this is a great piece. If you haven't seen it, this alone is worth buying the discs for. Let's go back to the menu. Okay, we also have the original trailer, TV spot, builder gallery. I'm going to say that's a photo gallery. Let's take a look at the photo gallery. Okay, so we'll zip through this a little bit, see what we got. Really high quality images here. Excellent. Look at all this. That's a great shot. Let me tell you, I mean, this looks fantastic. I mean, you're probably not seeing the quality on this video that I'm doing, but every picture here is really taken care of and looks fantastic. Excellent job. All right, let's go over to the language menu. Looks like we've got German, English, commentary, subtitles for German and English. Not quite sure what that is. And then we've got chapters, and you can see how we can skip through the chapters here on the bottom, jump to any particular scene in the movie. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the quality. Again, you guys are not seeing what I'm seeing. This is a brilliant image. It really is. And I've seen the Blu-ray that Universal released in the States here. This actually looks better. I could be wrong, but what I'm seeing here on screen is about as sharp as I've ever seen a Burt Reynolds movie, to be honest. I mean, this thing looks fantastic. The colors are perfect. The film grain is all intact. There's no artifacts. This is a great transfer. See a couple of white specks here and there from old film. Gives it a sort of a natural look. They didn't really do any noise reduction on the scratched film, but there's something real about that. I love what I'm seeing. This is really sharp. So that's it. So you might be asking yourself, how did he get his hands on this rare director's cut of Stick? To best explain that, I'll need to bring in my Dutch-Burt buddy, Olav van Weerden from the Netherlands. Hey buddy, thanks for joining.
Howdy Gator, thanks for having me.
So why don't you tell me how you got your hands on this rare director's cut? You know, this is the first version that Burt turned into the studio and they turned him down, but how did you get your hands on it?
Well, I think it was in 1989 when Stick was broadcast on the BBC. I recorded it with my VCR, and after I watched it, I noticed it was quite different than the one I saw in the rental store a few years earlier. As a Burt Reynolds collector, I wasn't aware of the fact that I had a unique piece of film in my possession. Years later, I've read the story about the production troubles on Stick. When Burt turned in his cut of the movie, then Universal demanded that Burt Reynolds shoot more additional action scenes and cut down the film's humor. So then I realized I had that first Burt Reynolds uncut version on tape. I don't know how the BBC got that cut, but they never broadcast it again. A few years later, my brother made a digital copy of the tape for me. So, that's the story. I'm glad movie lovers and especially Burt Reynolds fans can now enjoy this version of Stick.
Wow, man, that's awesome. I mean, anyone who loves Burt Reynolds is so grateful that you were able to preserve that tape all these years. Great job. Now, before I let you go, you're the founder of the Dutch-Burt website, legendary Dutch-Burt website, and now the Facebook page. Tell us how that all started, because that's actually how I first ran across you.
I started the website in 2005. The main reason was to promote Burt over here in the Netherlands, because there was not much attention to him. My website had visitors from all over the world. In 2008, I've met Burt Reynolds in Jupiter, Florida, and he knew about my website. Although Burt wasn't handy with computers, he was thankful for my initiative. Years later, I started the Dutch-Burt Facebook page with a lot of enthusiastic fans like you.
Thanks, Olaf. I'll be sure and leave a link below in the description to your page so the folks can get the latest and greatest Burt Reynolds updates. Thank you, Burt, brother.
Bye-bye. Keep up the good work, Burt, brother.
A true hero in the Burt Reynolds community. Cheers, pal. So that's about it. Now, those of you outside of that European region will have to wait until another distributor makes it available here in the States or hopefully worldwide. Better yet, maybe Universal Studios digs deep into their archives and finds the original negatives to release the highest quality version, Burt's original vision. I'm sure he's looking down on us with that classic smile and laugh. Much thanks to everyone involved here, Olaf, Daniel, Laurent, Al, George. You guys made Burt proud. All the fans are going to love this amazing release. Be sure to check out in the description below for all the information how to get your hands on these discs. The alternate covers are limited, so hurry up and grab the version you want. Now, I'm thrilled to have all three, but I must say, this one's my favorite because this is the poster that Burt turned in with his original version when the studio turned it down. So drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Oh, and I'm also on the hunt for rumored deleted scenes from Deliverance. John Borman says they don't exist, but I'm not quite so sure. So if you find any or have any, drop them in the comments below. I would love to get my hands on this. And do me a favor, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Pass this on to your friends. I want to get a bigger audience here and try to grow the channel. It's so hard to do. Thanks for watching. For now, Gator, out. Watch for new movie reviews and documentary series. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell so you know when new reviews arrive.